Yeah.
All right. Welcome back, guys. Current events, week 3. We got some big news. Big news. So, elections happened on Tuesday. People were expecting a red wave. It was more of a red drizzle, okay? It wasn't, it wasn't what people expected. People were expecting this big red wave. You know what an interesting statistic is 90% of all incumbents won. So
what?
Yes.
What does that even mean?
Yeah,
please explain to us.
So
human beings.
So people that don't understand vocabulary, incumbent means people that were already in office. So if they were up for re-election, they won. 90% of them.
No way.
Yeah, 85% of incumbents won.
Doesn't that usually happen?
Yeah, it's crazy that 72% of incumbents
So
won.
Biden's still in office.
He's still in office. Yeah.
Holy smokes!
But you know what that's
crazy.
But you know what that shows is that the incumbents won is that people don't like change. So
the incumbents don't change.
The incumbents don't change.
90% or whatever.
Yeah.
That was proven statistic.
And a lot of incumbents won. You know who didn't win? A lot of outcumbents.
What about a recumbent?
You stole my joke. Outcumbents. Alright. Okay, so Amazon debuts first killer robot called Sparrow. It is going to start slicing people that work at the warehouses. Don't know if that's legal, if there's going to be a lawsuit pressed, but it can't, Amazon is looking more and more like slave labor each and every day. But hey, $15 an hour. What are you going to do?
Hey,
All right. Oh, this is a good one. Andrew Tate and Jake Paul, the toxic male and YouTuber turned fighter, are negotiating an upcoming fight. So, some of you might have seen the clip. The two well-known fighters and social media influencers squared off outside of a boxing ring in Dubai the other day, kind of doing a little teaser, a little promo. Nobody knows if this fight is going to happen quite yet. What I don't understand is why they're giving Andrew Tate a platform. His toxic masculinity is destroying the minds of young men. Jake Paul, he's just such a good stand-up human being who's never done anything wrong. I don't know why he'd even associate with Andrew Tate. So I think it's just sad. It's
unbelievable.
It really is. Because Andrew Tate, well, he's a toxic male. What he says is he's a male, and he's toxic. Toxic masculinity. He's a misogynist. And again, these are just things that CNN...
He's rich. He's got like a few $100 million net worth. I mean, it's just... The guy is just... it's ridiculous.
No, he's evil. He's really
evil. It's evil. Like, having money is evil if you don't give it all away.
I don't trust anybody who has money.
How can you?
No.
That's why I love Biden.
That's why I love school teachers, because
yeah, exactly.
Most of them, they're
they give away all their money.
That's right.
And go green.
I really like school teachers. I'm going to push some buttons here, but I really like school teachers because people that get off for Christmas, Easter, 2.5 months during the summertime, and still complain about their job. I have a lot of respect for those people.
Exactly.
They
should be getting paid way more than they do, even though they only work half the year.
I think all teachers should be making $180,000 a year, if not more.
No degree. I mean, they need to take away that stupid
requirement
4-year degree.
The requirement. Yeah. How is a prisoner ever going to teach 6th grade math? With that requirement,
right? Get him out of prison first of all.
Yeah.
And
from prison to we should start
right into the school. mass murderers need to be forgiven.
Yeah.
Into my schools with my children.
We're gonna start
teaching my children mathematics.
Me and Josiah are gonna start a new program. It's gonna be called From the Penitentiary to the Playground. And,
exactly.
Yep.
We actually been really talking deeply about that, but
from felony to 4th grade, and it's just gonna be it's gonna be a great program.
Right.
Yep. Right. That's right.
Yep. From innocent to adolescent.
That's right. Teacher.
Teacher.
Because really
influencing our children. Those are the people I want.
If you think about
my daughters my sons.
If you think about it, they probably have more real world experience than most teachers do.
Right. In the showers and in the
peddling drugs,
recumbents,
and really they're entrepreneurs. Most criminals.
Right. I mean, if they have anything to do with drugs, they really know how the financial system works.
All right, they understand the value of cash,
cocaine,
creating value. Anyways, Andrew Tate, misogynist, piece of crap, piece of
garbage. Who let him in?
The fact that people are giving him a platform is just insane. I don't want anything to do with him. Can you believe this? He's telling men that they need to work out and make money and be a leader. Could you imagine someone telling you that? That just doesn't
make sense.
Could you imagine someone telling you that? I thought men were supposed to stay home, eat Cheetos, and play video games.
Well, that's like the new thing. Like, if you haven't caught on yet, obviously you're living under a rock, but men are weak, and you're not really supposed to do anything with your life. You're kind of like supposed to let the woman kind of do everything now, and
So men are supposed to be submissive.
Right. Oh, completely.
Really?
I totally agree. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, no.
No one told me that. Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's why that's why all the news is hating on Andrew Tate, as they should, right? Of course,
Because men are supposed to be
submissive, weak,
okay,
little,
Okay. Yeah. Right. So, make sure you're eating your GMO soy burgers and,
stop working out. Don't make money.
And watch at least 5 hours a day of TikToks. So, that's the new man. What do you want to hit on? I'm going to save best for last here.
All right. So, I'm going to just real quick. In the crypto space, FTX, one of the biggest crypto exchanges, crashed. Okay, it's not a good look.
What did they crash into?
Mars, actually, and Elon Musk had something to say about it.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So Sam Bankman-Fried, you could say freed or fried. He's actually
clearly his brain's fried.
Yeah, his brain's fried. He's also, his last name is Fried because he's the son of the guy who started McDonald's, believe it or not.
Ronald McDonald?
Yeah, but his real last name was Fried. Like
is that how
French fries.
Is that how fries were?
Yes.
They took his last name and
Fried.
Gotcha. Fried.
So,
nice.
Anyways, we'll get right into the news.
Right into it.
So FTX actually
right into it.
Filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Apparently it was short about $16 billion of liquidity. Yeah, it wasn't much, but he tried to get financing from Binance, another exchange, and they basically have been tugging their rug for the past few days, in and out of contemplating whether they want to buy it out or whatever, help them out. Blah, 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 blah. Basically what's going on is there's a lot of fear in the crypto space, as they should. I mean, if you go and watch our other video, that we just posted, we talk a lot about how when fear happens, you should be selling all your bags, and even if you're at a complete loss, just get out of it and basically bury your regrets and
can I share?
Stop investing.
Can I just share a testimonial?
Gosh, I've been waiting for you to ask because I know you went through this.
I went through this hard. So last November when Bitcoin was at 69,000, I cashed out my 401k and I bought all the Bitcoin I could. So like I bought like $800 worth of Bitcoin, and which was all I had at the time. And that's a lot of money, you know. That's a lot.
No, it's a lot. It's a ton.
That's a lot of money. Like that's like, you know.
It takes like 20 years to accumulate.
It takes a lot. So I had $800, which was all I had, of Bitcoin, and it crashed. And I was just hodling, and I was like I was gonna hodl, and then this past week it got all the way down to 15.5, and that's where I was just like I was so fearful I had to sell.
Just sell it.
I had to sell. Yep. So at the time that $800 was like $212, and
good.
But it feels really good just to be out of it and just have a clear mind.
Really.
And I think I'm gonna wait till we hit all-time highs again to start buying. You think that's a good idea?
That's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm glad we're thinking alike.
I'm not gonna buy at these prices. What am I, nuts?
Oh, are you crazy?
Everybody on
cheap.
CNBC, on Fox Business, they're all saying that everyone's selling. That we're in a recession.
Yeah.
You know, I don't.
It could go to zero.
Right.
You know, the value of homes could go to zero too.
Right.
But nobody's talking about that.
Right.
Start talking about it.
I saw
real estate to zero, right? Put it on CNN. I dare you.
I saw an article the other day that interest rates are now at 37%. So
and I also saw something.
But my buddy is a real estate agent, and I was thinking of buying a house. So, you know,
I'd be buying.
Dude, Citibank, I forgot to print the article. Citibank, no, Bank of America. Yeah. Bank of America is giving out loans. $0 down, do it signing mortgages. $0 down, no payments for 30 days, and 0% of having a good credit score by the time they're done with you. So,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Yeah, so
right. What was the interest rate? 70 or 34?
They don't tell me. They don't tell you. They just.
It's a variable.
A few signatures. It's a variable.
It's a variable interest rate.
It's like 8th grade algebra. They kind of just put like an X, you know, next to a Y, and they're like, it changes, so just sign here, and you'll have a house. And in 60 days, if you don't make payments, you might not have a house. So anyways, Elon Musk basically had a little comment on this little Sam Bankman-Fried guy who basically screwed a bunch of people over. He said, to be honest, I'd never heard of him, Musk said. But then I got a ton of people telling me that he's got, you know, a huge amount of money, blah, blah, blah. Basically, at the end of the day, he goes, I would reaffirm that if you have crypto, you should have it in a directly accessible cold wallet, not in an exchange, Musk said. That would be wise. I'm going to have to disagree with Elon Musk. He's really not the smartest and richest man in the world. You know, I'm going to have to disagree. I'm going to have to say you want it either in a hot storage or wallet or on an exchange, because every way to lose your money is a good thing. So well, you want as many people to have as much access to your money as possible.
Like I want Biden to have his fist in my bank account.
Just grabbing and just pulling, and just
sucking on my bank account,
just pulling out what he can. You know? And I'm like any other millennial.
Like I want socialism to run rampant in my bank account and really just everywhere in the world.
You know what I'm waiting for is when are these checks going to start coming? Seriously, you know we're going into a recession.
Take my money. And give me checks, right?
Just take
all my money. Take every cent of every millionaire and billionaire.
Like I think all these
split the money up evenly. That would be fair, right? To people working their ass off.
I think so.
That would only be fair to give it to people who are just mooching off the government.
Right. Like, how am I ever going to get ahead? I have $370,000 in student loans. How am I ever supposed to buy a house?
They better forgive you for all of it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
they're trying to do.
I need forgiveness.
And I think Biden's doing a great job of forgiving everything.
That's right. I need Biden's forgiveness right now.
You need the fruit.
I've been a bad person. I need some forgiveness. But you know who else has been a bad person? Donald Trump. And that's what we're going to talk about.
Let's get into it. Let's finish up.
So Donald Trump wrecks the Republican Party. Did you know the Republicans were having a party? I didn't hear about it. I didn't get.
No, but I heard there's a new party in town.
A new party in town? Are they back in town with the boys? Because I heard the boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back
starting
in town.
in Florida.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
So the party's going off in Florida. Ron, Trump came up with a new nickname for our boy down in Florida. Ron De-Santimonious. So if you don't know what sanctimonious means, look it up. It pretty much means, hey buddy, you're not holier than God. So he's pretty much, giving a little dig, a little, gut shot at De-Santimonious. So a lot of the candidates that Trump backed in this election did not win, which is interesting. So we might start seeing a rift in the Republican Party. You see some people siding with Trump. You see some people siding with Sanctimonious.
Sanctimonious.
So you kind of got to pick.
That's a good one.
You got to pick which party you're going to. I gave up partying a long time ago, but I still like to have a good time. So we'll.
That's right. That's why we vote for no one.
That's right.
You don't vote for who you can't vote for.
I've never voted before, ever.
If you can't vote, then you shouldn't vote. And if you shouldn't vote, then don't vote.
Exactly.
And that's just simple logic of
that's
every,
right.
prospering country is you just let the government do what they do.
So Trump backed this guy in Georgia. Apparently he's a Heisman Trophy winner.
Who?
His name is Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker. I don't know about you.
Is he crippled?
I don't know.
What does he do?
I don't know. I've never seen a picture of him.
Does Herschel have a walker? Is that a nickname? Are they making fun of this guy?
I don't know.
I want to see a picture of this guy. Show me later.
Herschel Walker. Doesn't he just sound racist?
I mean, sorry, that's not funny. But he totally probably is racist.
I think he is.
If he's white, he's probably racist.
And if he's friends with Trump,
he's a misogynistic racist.
Just like Kanye, just like Kanye West and Kyrie Irving.
Kanye West is super racist.
Super racist.
Clearly.
Anti-Christian,
anti-black,
anti-Muslim, anti-yellow, purple, pink, and blue. He's anti-me and you. But if Trump remains a major motivator for Democrats, Republicans are starting to have to take sides. So you got to pick what side you're going to be on. I don't know. I don't think this is good. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm apolitical without politics.
Asexual, apolitical, agender neutrality, binary, binomial.
By decimal.
Homo sapien.
Decimal.
I'm a
colon.
I am
exclamation point.
Pink flavored, identified.
Sanctimonious.
Globalist.
Isn't that just a fun word?
Socialist. Sanctimonious.
Sanctimonious.
DeSantis thinks he thought he was a DeSaint. But he's more DeSatan. And you shouldn't vote for him.
Dude, he won by 20 points.
That's incredible.
Isn't that
He should have
insane?
won by nothing.
Because he shouldn't have won.
He's not a saint, and
he's Mr. Sanctimonious down in Florida.
Elon Musk should have won.
I think Elon Musk.
I think Fetty Wap should have won the presidency. I think he should have ran.
Dude, did you see Fetty Wap? Fetty Wap beat Dr. Oz in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And did you see him when he gave him his thank you speech? He was wearing a hoodie. I'm serious.
I thought he was the homeless guy, but it turns out it was Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen our last current events, please watch it where we deep dive into Fetty Wap versus Dr. Oz. Derek talks about it. We do have to leave, so we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, we got to wrap it up. Yep. But anywho, thanks for tuning in. See you on the flip side.